Hey, it's the couple of PubClub.com. I'm at Smoking Gun with Kait, who,
Hi.
congratulations, is the PubClub.com Server of the Month. You see why? By the way, I'm not used to seeing you without an apron on.
I know, I didn't bring my tuxedo today.
So tell us what you do here at Smoking Gun.
So, here at the Smoking Gun, kind of recently moved up into a serving position, but mostly greeting guests from all avenues, all areas. We get a lot, obviously, being in the heart of San Diego. A lot of conventions, especially during the summertime, we have all kinds of events going on, like Comic Con, the Padre Games. It's really cool. I would say probably one of my most favorite parts of the job is meeting new people, even if it's just in passing, serving them, giving them the world's best butterburger in all of San Diego.
Wow,
So,
PR skills too,
yeah.
huh? That's impressive.
Thank you.
So how long have you been here?
I started here in July.
In
July 4th, I got hired on.
July 4th. That's a good day to get hired.
Independence Day from unemployment, so that was
Independence
really
Day
great.
from unemployment. That's
Yeah.
really good. Tell us a little about yourself.
So I like to say I'm a San Diego native, but it's not necessarily true. I did live in Alabama for about 10 years, which kind of throws people for a loop, I'd say, when I say that, because I don't have an accent really at all. I can bring one on. Usually if I've had a couple of shots, that helps a lot. But for the most part, like I don't really have an accent. I've always considered San Diego my hometown.
You must feel at home. This is the Alabama Alumni Bar.
Yes.
So you must feel right at home here.
Yes. So I originally applied as a food runner here back in July. And initially when I had done that, I came in, and before, when I did my preemptive planning, I saw in their bio that they do like the Bama games and all of that. And so I was like, this is my chance. So my interview with Gary, I'm like, well, I feel like you should know I am from Alabama. And we always joke that that's like how I got the job.
Is that how they put it over the top?
Yeah.
I think your personality would have won him over first.
Thank you.
That's what won us over.
Thank you.
But she's always smiling. I don't know, how do you get to these tables so fast? You come and go and weave in and out, and you put the food down, you smile, is there anything else, and then boom, she's off again.
My two main reasons why I would say is because I almost always have a Red Bull before my shift.
Okay.
And Red Bull gives you wings. Secondly, I would say
I'm not sponsored by that, but maybe I will be
just
now.
redact that
Maybe I
part
will be
out.
now.
And then secondly, I'm trying to get my steps in. So that's about it. But on like a serious note, I would say I think obviously like the first few minutes you're sitting at a table at a restaurant, especially if it's like your first time in, that's like the prime window for peak customer service, because it's like that sets the tone for the whole interaction, sets the tone for the rest of the night. So it's like, obviously, if you're just kind of sitting there and you're like looking around, waiting for someone to greet you, if I have the opportunity to, I'd obviously go try and grab it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a future bar manager of the month, if not a bar owner of the month. That's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
How did you just have these service skills?
I've been in customer service since I was 18. I'm 23 now. I'm going to be 24 next month. I really just think years of that, even if it's not that many in comparison with like other people, I really pride myself on my work. I would say my work ethic is one of the things I'm most proud of when it comes to myself, because I know that I'm very hardworking, and I like to prove that, especially when I enter into a new job. Like I told Gary, I was like, give me a chance. I will prove to you that I can be a server. So definitely that.
Certainly works. How many trips do you make to the kitchen and back? I mean,
I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Probably just under 1 million. Especially because sometimes you'll catch me when I'm like in between tables. I stop for a second and I'm like, what am I forgetting before I go back there? And then every single time I go back there, and I'm like, I know what I was forgetting. It's like the sight of it brings the memory back to me.
she moves in and out so fast, but always with a smile, and no matter how busy. But this bar gets, for big games,
Yeah.
I mean, several hundred people in here, and it's busy, right?
Especially you saw at Super Bowl.
Oh, and Super Bowl Sunday, it was packed. What's it like on other nights?
I would say the wintertime it can get a little slow. That's just kind of a given in the service industry in general, though. because after Christmas, people just dropped so much money on gifts. They're trying to stay in. It's kind of cold. Not really for here, but some places it's
Well,
cold.
weather wins here.
Yeah. I would say on like an average day, there's typically like a steady pulse in the restaurant. Maybe not always as busy as Super Bowl Sunday, obviously, because that was pretty crazy. But always consistent. You always find something to do because if you don't, the manager's going to find something for you to do.
Do you have aspirations to be a manager or keep in the hospitality industry?
I have, since starting this job, considered going back to school and getting like my degree in business and hospitality. I do love customer service, which kind of throws people sometimes because they're like, you like that? Obviously, every job, every role has its own setbacks. That's a given. That's no matter what you do. And I've worked so many different jobs that it's like, I can tell you right now, like, there's always going to be something you don't like because it's a job. But I really love hospitality. I love the concept of it. I love it. When I was little, was always saying like that I wanted to own like a bed and breakfast one day. So I think that's kind of just like where it
Really?
stemmed from. Yeah, I don't know if I would do it now. I might just stick with the smoking gun. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I just think that it's like it's an understated, underrated. People are like, oh, I want to help, so I become a nurse. Oh, I want to help people, so I become a doctor. I'm not going to school for medicine. I don't have that in me. I don't have that patience. But I think that it's an untapped area of like you can help people like this. Help me today.
People make it, right? The people that work here, the
100%.
customers, right?
100%. Yeah.
All right, now let's get some fun stuff.
Okay.
What else do you like to do? I know we were talking about travel earlier. You attempted snowboarding once and you fell flat on your face and some guy, you said, well, you tell the story, the GoPro guy.
I went snowboarding for the first time in Big Bear probably about like 2 years ago. And
on the bunny slope, right?
On the bunny slope. You didn't have to add that part. I was going to try and amp it up a little bit, but and I just was like eating it every single time I'd go down. I would get like 2 seconds on my feet, like doing kind of good, and then I would just immediately eat it because I got too cocky, like, oh, this isn't that bad. Yeah, well, it's here to prove you, and then I'd fall down. But one of the times towards the end, I had just been falling so much on the snow that I was just defeated. So I was like all crunched up on the snow, and this man comes by on a snowboard with his little GoPro, and he looks down directly at me. I'm like looking at the camera, and he's like, "Oh, like, are you okay?" And I was just like so embarrassed. I was telling him that I think about the fact that I'm just crumpled up in that guy's footage somewhere, and I hope it never sees the light of day.
Well, I got news for you. If you see a snowboard and everything, you'll be on the ground. So there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Trust me, I know. Travel, other stuff, music. What other interests you have?
I love going thrifting, especially with my sister. She's my best enabler.
Going what?
Thrift shopping.
Drifting. I thought you said drifting.
No.
Like, whoa.
I love thrift shopping with my sister. That's like our thing that we do together. We go get like a nice coffee and go somewhere. Especially because I'll hold something up to her and I'm like, I don't really know if I should, and she's like, no, it's totally cute. You should wear it. So it's perfect going with her. Typically, other people are like, I don't think you need any more clothes, but she encourages my bad decisions. I also really love doing hot yoga. That's typically if I'm not here, I'm not at home with my dog.
Dog? Okay, what kind of dog?
She's actually rescued from Brawley.
Oh, that's
Her
great.
name's
really?
May. Yeah, she just turned 1 in January. We think she's like a Labrador Doberman mix.
Oh, wow.
Because she's like very tall, very skinny, and
Yeah.
she runs around like a deer all the time in her yard. It's so funny. It's like she doesn't act like a dog. She is so silly. I'm probably at hot yoga though. If I'm not at home with her, making sure she's not tearing up my shoes, then I'm probably at hot yoga or I'm reading a book. I love reading.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorites or subject matters? Or fiction, nonfiction?
I love fiction. Recently, I've been getting kind of into nonfiction. I love biographies, and I love true crime and mysteries.
I'm going to give you a book to read it's a travel writer.
Okay.
And he makes fun of himself and he travels in Europe, and you would love it.
Uh-huh.
It's a beat-up book because I've read it about 10 times.
Okay.
So the writer's name is Bill Bryson.
Okay.
So I think you'll like that.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah, sure. And let's say music. You like music?
Oh, I love music. I love going to concerts too, but they've just kind of gotten like so expensive that it's hard to go.
Now.
Yeah.
You got bands in a bar and stuff like that?
I haven't really seen a lot of bands in a bar. I should. It's probably cheaper than regular. But I will say one of my most favorite concerts I've ever been to was seeing Fleetwood Mac when I lived in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, and it was when all of the members were still like alive.
That's when they were still Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. That I think about that concert at least like once a day. It was so good. And the fact that I'm able to say I saw Stevie Nicks, I mean, like, what else can I add to this interview besides that?
I was at a press event and interviewed Mick Fleetwood.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Really nice. Tall.
Yes.
Very tall.
Yes.
He was looking down on us like, you know, I mean, the guy's like 6'9" or something.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. They have great music.
Yes, they're one of my favorite bands.
Tusk, USC. You ever go to a USC game where the band plays that song, you know, the USC song?
No, I haven't gone to that.
Pretty cool.
It sounds really cool.
All right. I have rapid fire questions here for you.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one was where you're from. You say San Diego, but how long have you been here in San Diego?
I moved back to San Diego after I graduated high school. So I've been here for probably about 5, almost 6 years.
Okay. All right. How would you describe your personality?
Well,
you smile a lot and laugh a lot.
I do smile a lot. I do laugh a lot. It's very easy to make me laugh. I kind of just do it all the time, as you can tell, and as I'm sure in the footage you will see. I would consider myself pretty outgoing. I think you could attest to that.
I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Agree with that. You know, we were sitting over here the day before the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And you were in and out. You just come up, and she's always so friendly. She come up and said hi and all this stuff up top. And Andy and I looked at each other. Andy's on the camera. Looked at each other and I said, "We need a server of the month." And you're it. I mean, it was just that. It was that fast.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, I have on here favorite drinks. What's your favorite drink?
Here specifically or in general?
Just in general.
I love a good Aperol spritz or an espresso martini.
Okay. And since you serve a lot of food, what's your favorite food to serve here? And what's your favorite food in general here and then in general to eat?
Okay. So my favorite food from here would probably have to be our nachos. I especially love our brisket as well. Our mega meals are so delicious and such an excellent way to get a sample of everything. It's good like sample platter, I would say, because you get like the 2 sides, the meat. But our brisket's like one of my favorite briskets. It's so good. I also love our mac and cheese. And then outside of Smoking Gun, I would say my all-time favorite food is Mexican food. I could wake up, eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day for the rest of my life, and I'd be so happy.
Maybe you can tell me where to go find good Mexican in San Diego, because I can't find.
I'm still on the hunt myself.
I'm still looking for the. Well, I lived in LA, and there was a place up there called El Frasco, which to me is down and dirty, really good. I can't find that here in San Diego yet.
I would say one of the better Mexican restaurants that I've tried recently is Estrada's over in Santee. It's like kind of in a random spot.
One way to go for it.
Yeah, I know, but it's worth it.
It's worth it. Okay, all right.
It's like so fresh and just so delicious.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have things you like to do when you're not here working? You just said a few of them before.
Yeah. I really am like a big adventure person. So I love like trying new things, doing new things. So I'm always down to go check out like a new restaurant, a new bar, a new something. Like if it's new, it's just like, you know, never been. Sounds fun, sure.
You like to experience stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I like that too. Because that's cool. That's part of living, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe you love it. Right?
Yeah.
You don't know till you get there.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Do you have social media handles, anything?
I do. I have Instagram.
All right. Well, we'll put that on the. Why don't you say it now, and then we'll put it on.
It's going to be Kait Nielsen, but it's Kaitt instead of just one.
Yes, it's Kait, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay. The answer to this next question is yes. Okay. All right. But I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
Are you available to serve private parties, events, corporate events, stuff like that?
Yes, I am.
For this personality, we can definitely see why you are our PubClub.com. Actually, our first server of the month. And soon to be manager of the month, manager of the year, or something down the road.
Hopefully.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.